guys, it's Nessa, and I'm back with that Q&A video I promised. I've gotten quite a few questions, so thank you all so much for sending them. Before I start, I'd just like to note that we're close to reaching 500 subs now. And I'd just like to thank you guys for subscribing and enjoying my content. That means so much to me. As for the drawing in the video, I've decided to redo an old drawing of mine. It's a tree nymph that I sketched sometime during high school, and at the time I was so proud of how it turned out, and I still like the concept, so I thought it'd be nice to see how it looked like in my current style. And as you can see throughout the video, I even changed her design a bit to make it look a little cooler, but also to make her look more like a woodland creature than in the previous drawing. Because she kind of looked like just a random girl with antlers. And that wasn't really what I was going for at the time, so now I decided to really nail the original concept that I had in mind. So now that's out of the way, let's get started on that Q&A. That rhymed, not intentional. I got quite a few, like I've said, both on YouTube and on my Instagram, and yeah, let's get started. So, first question comes from Becca Animations. Who are you and plans for the future? Well, I'm Nessa. I'm currently 25 years old, and I'm a digital artist. I've been drawing overall ever since I was a small child, but I started digital art at 15 when I got my first drawing tablet, and I've been drawing ever since. Yep. I guess some things about myself is that I'm a huge nerd. I love anime and cartoons. One of my favorites is Avatar: The Last Airbender. That was a huge inspiration for me for drawing. And I also really like fiction and fantasy. I love Harry Potter, Percy Jackson, Lord of the Rings, and yeah. As for plans for the future, my plan is to work on my channel, post more animatics, and overall just getting better at my craft. And hopefully, work in this field with art, specifically graphic design or possibly animation. They're not animating specifically, but I mean, who knows? But usually I think of like character design or maybe even storyboarding. Who knows? But those are my plans. And yeah. Next question comes from Inking Frick PT. What are your favorite artists, and what's your biggest motivation to keep drawing? Ooh. Well, like I've said in the previous question, Avatar: The Last Airbender was a huge inspiration for me. And Birch Bug was also a huge inspiration for me while I was starting off my journey as a digital artist. For those of you that aren't familiar, Birch Bug, she's an amazing artist, and she was quite popular around early 2010s, like in DeviantArt. Yeah, mostly DeviantArt, that's where I found her. And oh man, she'd make like the most amazing fan art for Harry Potter and Percy Jackson, and her art really inspired and kept me motivated to continue to learn more on how to draw, how to improve my improve my anatomy, and just overall drawing techniques, And a lot of manga artists as well. Aya Nakahara was also another huge inspiration when I was like younger, and she made the manga Lovely Complex, which is one of my favorite shoujo mangas of all time. And yeah. Oh, and Virya, another huge inspiration to this day even. Her art is just amazing. And again, she makes the most incredible Percy Jackson and Harry Potter fan art, and also Full Metal Alchemist too. She's just an amazing fan artist and overall digital artist. Amazing. I love her work. And what is my biggest motivation to keep drawing? I guess my biggest motivations would be those artists that I've mentioned before. They just inspire me, you know? So I guess my motivation to keep drawing is to feel inspired. But not only just those artists, but my friends as well, who just create the most amazing, like, works, not even just drawing specifically, but writing as well. And it just makes me want to draw things, you know, like just create. Yeah. Next question comes from Travis Steves. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. If you can have any superpower, what would it be and why? The first answer that comes to my mind is waterbending, because I'm a huge fan of Avatar: The Last Airbender. But if I were to have any superpower in general, I would love to have the ability to time travel. Mostly because I'm a huge history nerd as well. And I would love to see like the 7 ancient wonders of the world, like the Pyramid of Giza and how it originally looked, which I bet that it was just the most beautiful thing you could ever see. Also, to visit like the Library of Alexandria, pretty much any like historical landmark in general, I would just love to visit during those times. And yeah, I think that would be an amazing power to have. And yeah. Next question comes from Emil Milky, and it says, do you work on multiple projects at the same time or only focus on one? I kind of do a little bit of both. Sometimes I work at one project at a time, and other times I like to work on things at the same time, simultaneously. I don't know. I do a little bit of both, and sometimes it works out right, and sometimes it takes me forever to finish. Next question comes from Shade L Licks. What tools do you use for your art? I use Krita to draw. It's a really good art program, one of my favorites, and it has a good animation feature. I personally like it, and I've used it multiple times for my videos, especially my Be More Chill, the Squib song. Like the part where Rich is like, it's from Japan. I used the animation feature to animate his lips, like saying that, and also the part where Rich, he's turning around and like points at Jeremy. I also used that animation feature, and yeah, I personally like it, and I definitely recommend Krita. Next and final question comes from Dio_Ong97. What tools do you use for audio? I use Audacity. I use Audacity to record and to edit my audio. And I also use DaVinci Resolve 15 to kind of like edit a little bit more with the audio along with my footage. And yeah, both of those programs are free, actually. If you would like to use them, you can, because they're free. Well, I guess that's it. Thank you guys again so much for sending your questions. And yeah, thank you all so much for watching this video. I hope you all liked it. If you did, drop a little like down below. And if you'd like to watch more of my content, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. The redraw will be posted on my Instagram and Twitter and Tumblr. All the socials, they should be somewhere down below in the video or in the description box. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Bye!